guys, what is up and welcome back to another episode of Product Spotlight, and today we are going to be discussing none other than Cutler Nutrition Prevail. Now this is a brand that has recently we started working with Jay last year. As you guys know, we went and saw Jay in Vegas and we really hit it off, and we're really excited for some of the plans that we've got going on in the future. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 situation, they were kind of put on hold, some of them anyway. We were actually going to try and bring Jay over here for you guys and do like a cool little tour with him, but that's a little sneak peek for the future. Right now, today, I want to talk to you guys about Prevail. Now, Prevail is Cutler's stimulant pre-workout. It's not a typical stimulant pre-workout though. It's one that I'd highly recommend for those of you that enjoy low stim pre-workouts but have a really high mental focus effect. You could even say that taking one scoop of this would just be an awesome nootropic throughout the day, and in fact I have done so throughout the time that I've been using it. So this is a pre-workout that I typically use on like an arm day or a back day or what other days? I think that's it, arms and back for me. Or if I really just need to focus in on a particular muscle group to get a good mind-muscle connection, that's where I typically use Prevail. And yeah, it's a very good stimulant-based pre-workout, one that I highly recommend you guys check out, and which is why we are doing a product spotlight on it today. And not only that, but it has to be, I'd say, probably one of the most delicious pre-workouts I've ever tried. Not to mention the new sour series, which is currently live on the site. You have sour lime gummy worms here. You also have sour rainbow candy. And then new in Generate, so their amino acid formula, you also have the sour rainbow candy. Now I know Jay is going to slowly disperse the sour series throughout his SKUs, so you will see more and more of the sour series as time goes on. I do have a sneak peek for you. There is a blue raz version of this in the sour series coming out, so that's very exciting. So to speak about the panel now, let's go into it. So I am going to read off the back of the panel, guys, because I cannot remember it. Hopefully Joe can put up the panel so you can go along with me. So to start with, you have L-CITRULLINE. We're going to go down the 2 scoop dose, by the way. So 4 grams of L-CITRULLINE is going to give you some really good nitric oxide production. I really like citrulline. It's in a lot of pre-workouts these days, and 4 grams, you're getting a lot of citrulline there, and it's going to provide you with a good pump, but not too much where you're like, I can barely squat. TAURINE, 2 grams, fantastic ingredient, phenomenal for a bunch of different things. Primarily quite a nice nootropic feel, but also very good for hydration, muscle contractions, and various other functions in the body. Really good ingredient. At 2 grams, you're getting a big dose. N-acetyl-L-tyrosine, a great ingredient there that will supply you with a lot of mental focus, especially at 750 milligrams. That's a great dose there of a fantastic nootropic. Alpha GPC, great form of choline, 750 milligrams. Again, that's a tremendous dose. I'm yet to see one that big. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm yet to see a dose that big. So again, 2 nootropics back to back there. You can see that it's heavily focused on that particular type of ingredient. Caffeine anhydrous following on from that, 250 milligrams, nothing too crazy. It's not going to blow your head off. You follow then that up with dicaffeine malate. So the reason for that being there is it's another slower form of caffeine, so it's going to release slower into your body, therefore you do not get a crash from the 250 caffeine. Not that you would anyway, but it just helps to elongate the effects of the caffeine, and sort of increase your endurance throughout the workout, so you've got more energy at the end, which is great, as a lot of people start flagging at the end of their workouts. Then moving on, you get to Neurofactor. Neurofactor is a trademarked plant extract, which essentially is again another nootropic. So you've already got here, we're not even to the end of the panel when you have 3 amazingly dosed nootropics. Neurofactor is in 100 milligrams, which again is clinical dose. You then have the bromine, which synergistically works with the caffeine to amplify its effects in the body. So that caffeine is going to feel a lot better, a lot stronger than a typical 250 milligrams of caffeine. And when I say stronger, I don't mean like it's going to blow your head off. I mean it'll last for longer. The effects will probably be more prominent on things like your endurance, etc. So it's just going to amplify the effects of the caffeine. It's not going to just get you off your face. I just want to make that totally clear. And not that it will do that anyway. Moving on, you then get L-theanine, similar effect. It's going to work well with the caffeine and give you a slight nootropic effect. And then right at the bottom there, you're going to cocoa seed extract, which is essentially like a it's essentially a beta-2 agonist, so it's very good for improving your body composition. Also does have some very good components for mental focus as well. And then right at the bottom there is huperphosine A at 500 mcgs, which I'm yet to see a bigger dose of. That is 5 times the average I might typically see for huperphosine A in a pre-workout, and that is just such a good dose. So all in all, guys, that's the full formula, and I'm pretty blown away by just how many nootropics are in here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nootropics in here, all at tremendous doses. It's definitely the main advantage of this product, and why a lot of you absolutely love it. Makes you feel amazing, makes you get dialed into workouts, and it really does get you focused, just like Jay was back in his heyday, giving the laser champion focus. And I think that's the main message behind this product. They wanted to make you feel like Jay did back in his heyday, and as we all know, Jay was probably one of the most focused bodybuilders of all time, and he transferred that to business, to his life. He still has that like that to this day. So I highly recommend you go and try some Cutler Nutrition Prevail if you don't want to be jittery after your workout, you don't want anything too strong, but you want some laser focus. You also have some good performance enhancers in here with taurine, the citrulline, and you also have obviously dicaffeine malate, which isn't really a performance enhancer. So the taurine and the citrulline. So in fact, I would suggest that you possibly add in maybe a product for endurance intra-workout. So Cutler Nutrition's Generate could be very good, or stacking it with Amplify, because in Amplify you have some additional creatine, you have some electrolytes, and you have some more pump aids as well, so you're going to get a bigger pump. But overall, it's a very good nootropic formula that will work very well for those of you that are wanting a low stim pre with some added pump benefits and some performance benefits. So if you're interested, go check out all 5 flavors of Cutler Nutrition live on our site now. And don't forget to follow Jay, follow us, follow all our social links. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.